I'm opening a package and sharing some Vlogmas news. Hello and welcome. I'm Akram Birth, and you're watching Akram's Ideas, bringing creative and crazy ideas to life. I hope you are all recovering from the past holiday weekend that we had. So this past week here in the States was Thanksgiving on Thursday, and then of course there was Black Friday and all the sales and shoppings and things going on this past weekend. So it was a very busy last week. I actually had all of last week off, so that was really fun because I got to do some cleaning around the house. I got to make pies, and we had to do the Thanksgiving thing. I also had the opportunity to make some gifts for friends and family. And I got to spend some time with my family. Our family lives in Oklahoma City. We live in Tulsa, so it's about a 2-hour drive. But since we had the week off, or I had the week off, and my husband had a few days off, we actually got to spend some time with our family and have sort of a Thanksgiving get together. And 2 of my sisters actually have their birthday this week, so I actually got to give their birthday presents to them last week. So it was a fun ordeal. I got to see my niece and nephew, who are 6 and 2, I believe, and it was a lot of fun to hang out with them, but it was a very busy last week. And if you are a subscriber to Akram's Ideas, you may have noticed that I didn't get around to uploading a video last week, and it was just a very busy week, but I got some downtime with my family, which was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I also came down with something over the holiday weekend, so I was feeling really puny after all the events and things going on. I'm glad that I did not participate in the outgoing of the Black Friday and getting out there. I don't really like crowds, and I really didn't have anything that I needed, so I didn't feel the need to rush out and buy stuff during Black Friday. It was a very chill weekend, and since I had come down with like a little bit of a cold, I just sort of relaxed. But a package did show up on my doorstep over the weekend, and this is the package from Sarah Trillo, who was my pattern swap partner in the Kittenish Behavior Pattern Swap Christmas edition. Now I know I'm probably supposed to wait for Christmas to open this package, but I want to open it. And not only that, but I didn't record a video last week, and I had done a bunch of sewing, but they're all sewing projects that I'm doing as gifts, so I don't want to share a video with those projects because those individuals may be watching and I don't want them to know what I made them as of yet. And I just wanted to come on here and kind of chit chat with you about some upcoming plans, and I thought at the same time, why not open this package? So let's start with the package. And this comes from the UK, so I got paired with, like I said, Sarah Trillo. Is that, let me make sure that's Trillo. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I really do apologize. But I'm excited to find out what is in here. Our semester this year ends right on the 23rd. Grades are due on the 23rd. So our break happens right at Christmas, which is kind of weird this year, but it's just the way it fell. All right, so I've got the package open. Oh, came with a card. Happy Christmas. Aw, happy Christmas wishes to you. So I got this beautiful card. Look at the cutout. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. And let's see. So there is, ooh, there's a couple of packages in here. I'm excited. I know I probably should have waited, but like I said, it's been a long week and getting sick over the weekend was not fun. It's probably because my niece and nephew had a bit of a cold. Oh, and it's probably good that I opened these up because otherwise they may have melted because I have a lot of the presents by the fireplace. So the first thing I got was this Dairy Milk Orange Snowman. This looks delicious. I can't wait to open that up. All right, so I've got a couple of other things. So let's start with this one. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, oh, this is so pretty. Okay, so this is a scarf from St. Michael's, who is known as Mark and Spencer. The company have been open in the UK a long time and is loved by everyone. The label, I think, is its original 1960s. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
To see more episodes like this, be sure to click the like button, subscribe to Akram's Ideas, and hit the bell icon to get notified of new episodes.
That is beautiful. And I love the greens in there. Isn't that, oh, that is beautiful. I absolutely love it. All right, so the next item is more candy. Oh, I love candy. Okay, so I got the Cadbury collection of candy. And I'm feeling kind of bad because I stuffed Sarah's box so full of stuff that I forgot to put candy in it. So I feel bad. But I hope she likes the stuff that I did put in there because I had to tape the box real heavily. And so the last item in here is the pattern. And the pattern that I got, oh my goody gosh, it's the Q dress from Nina Lee. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I have not made the Q dress and it's on my list of things that I'd like to make. So I am super excited about this dress. So I love it. You love the candy and the pattern. I mean, obviously I've been wanting the Q dress, but this scarf is such a find. I absolutely adore it. I'm just trying to think about how to style it and everything. That is just beautiful. So thank you again, Sarah, for the wonderful gift. I am so thrilled with the package. I also want to give a big thanks to Sean from Kittenish Behavior for her work of organizing all these pattern swaps. I know it's not an easy thing to do and keep organized and keep track of everything, but I am really appreciative of getting the chance to participate. And I just love sharing with individuals like around the world, and I just love those connections where you meet somebody and you kind of figure out what they like and you get to connect with people all across the world. Aside from the KB pattern swap, I also want to share some upcoming news. First off, I want to thank all my new subscribers. I know that I got quite a few new subscribers over Thanksgiving weekend, and it's no surprise, you know, you're home during the holiday weekend and you want to watch some YouTube videos, and so you come across one and it leads you down the rabbit hole to another one. So I tend to get several subscribers during holiday weekends, and I myself, having been sick over the weekend, I ended up subscribing to a couple of new YouTubers as well. So thanks for joining us here on Akram's Ideas, and I wanted to share a little bit of what's coming up with Akram's Ideas. So I will be sharing some of the projects that I've been working on as gifts, but I'm going to do that a little bit later on in the month. I do have my autumn sew and tell still to work on. I still have my hanger dance dress to talk about, and I am planning a tutorial on how to refashion tote bags, like free tote bags that you get that have some sort of logo on them. So I kind of refashioned them so they don't look like this generic advertising tote bag. So they're kind of customized, and I'll show you guys how I do that. That was a requested video from a previous video where I was sharing that I made some of those tote bags and asked if anybody wanted a tutorial on how I make those. So I will be sharing that, and hopefully over Christmas break I will finally dive into working with my embroidery machine, and I'll have some videos on that. But nothing too set in stone, save for one thing. Now, many of you may be familiar with Vlogmas. Vlogmas is where vloggers will post a video every day for the months of December leading up to Christmas, and several vloggers do an excellent job of this. I know that Sean from Kittenish Behavior is already kicked off Vlogmas. The Stitch Sisters do Vlogmas. Rachel from Stitched Up, she's also participating in Vlogmas. But there are many of us who would like the idea of participating in Vlogmas, but really it's not feasible with our schedule. As for me, many of you know I work at a university, I've got classes to teach, students to interact with, and my day is relatively boring in the sense that I don't think you're gonna care that about all the little coding and programming I'm doing all day long and helping students and things like that. So, while I have a boring daily life, I would like to participate in Vlogmas. So Laura from the Specky Seamstress came up with a fantastic idea. Instead of sewing vloggers having to do a daily Vlogmas video, what if we all got together as a group and each one of us took a single day out of December to do a vlog episode, just to kind of bring you along with our daily life and some of the fun activities that we take part in during the holiday season. And I thought that was fantastic because, like I said, I'd like to do it, but I don't have that much interesting stuff to share with you. So we have joined up. It's already kicked off. Laura from the Specky Seamstress kicked it off on December 1st.
And here is the complete playlist of sewing vloggers taking part in the So This Is Christmas Vlogmas tour.
But I will be taking part, and I will be posting my video on December 20th, so you can stay attuned for that. So that is set in stone. I have a video coming out December 20th. In the meantime, like I said, I've got a couple of other plans and things going on. I plan to do also a recap of my 1 week, 1 pattern roundup, which I did this year, the Cocoa top by Tilly and the Buttons. I love that top, and I really thought, you know, what the heck, let me do that top again. And I've actually made some new ones this year, and I've actually got some more on the sewing machine right now because I just found that I really loved wearing the Cocoa top, and I don't know why. I only had the few that I had. Granted, I had a week's worth, but I really enjoy wearing the cocoa top. So I'm going to share more about that. You can keep up with me on Instagram. I did do some stories recently about some of the gift projects that I was doing. But in the meantime, I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments about anything that you'd like to see coming up, and what are your plans for this holiday season. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Akram's Ideas, and thanks for watching.
I'm opening a package and sharing some let me do that again. My KB let me do that all over again. I'm really